And
good afternoon, everyone. My name is Heather Castile, and today I invite you to reconsider the story of human history, not through wars or kings, but through the rocks and rivers where history is truly decided. This is Beneath Our Feet, the power of geology in human history. Civilization didn't just sprout wherever people wandered. It did not happen randomly. It was already decided before we even realized it. It grew where the earth allowed it. Beneath every empire, war, and innovation is a geological story waiting to be told. As Will Durant once said, civilization exists by geological consent, subject to change, without notice. Today, I will persuade you that Earth's geology isn't just background noise. It is the script writer of human history. First, yes, it is. First, I will show you how it determines where civilizations rise. Second, how it sparks both conflict and cooperation. Third, how it continues to shape our world today, from volcanoes to resource rivalries. First, let us explore how geology decides where civilizations can rise. All early civilizations emerged near rivers and other bodies of water. Egypt's greatness was no accident. It depended on the Nile's flooding, driven by tectonic and seasonal changes upstream. Mesopotamia, fed by sediment-rich rivers flowing from eroding mountains. These features of the land allowed successful agriculture, which then led to civilizations being able to support larger populations. Later on, Athens became a naval superpower because of rich silver mines in Laurium. Even Rome's foundations were volcanic, its soil fertile, its buildings made from local stone, many of which you can still see today. But geology doesn't just build empires. It can and will divide them. The Alps protected Rome for centuries from invasions, but the flat frontiers to the east heavily influenced Rome's downfall through overreaching. The Himalayas still dictates Asian policies and military decisions. What about water? Civilizations have fought over salt, fertile plains, and oils long before modern times. The Danube River has brought both cooperation and conflict to Central Europe. Third, geology drives history through destruction and power. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius destroyed Pompeii in hours, preserving it for centuries. You can still visit the ruins and still see the remains of the citizens who once lived there. A once thriving city laid low by Mother Nature. Some scholars argue that a chain of earthquakes helped collapse the Bronze Age world. And today, we still fight over oil, lithium, and rare earth metals. These geological resources have shaped global alliances. How many wars are fought over natural resources simply because they are across the border that we humans have created? So what should we do? We must teach and fund geology in all levels of education, not as an elective, but as essential knowledge. Urban planning, foreign policy, climate response, these all require geological awareness. Many times humans take the layout of the land for granted simply because it's always there, so it fades into the back of our minds. If we ignore it, we walk blindly into the next disaster or conflict. In summary, geology builds the cities that we live in, fueled the wars we fought, and now powers the technology that's in our pockets. It's not in the background. It is the author of our story. Let's not forget the three main powers of geology. It determines where civilizations have gained a foothold just to establish themselves. It drives conflict and cooperation with a steady hand. And it shapes our politics today without giving us a second thought. So I'll leave you with this reminder and a better understanding of the quote from Will Durant. Civilization exists by geological consent, subject to change, without notice. So let's stop treating geology like it's just something beneath us, because it's actually truly what holds us up. Thank you.